Nobody used to care about hair dryers. You grabbed what was ever $25 and that was the end of it. The distance between a drugstore dryer and Dyson have never been bigger. If your current dryer is 5+ years old, something on this list is going to feel a completely different experience. At number 5, we have the Revlon One-Step Volumizer. This one is $35 to $60 and it has over 350,000 reviews on Amazon. No, not 35,000, 350,000. It's not even a traditional dryer, it's a hot air paddle brush, meaning the barrel is wide and flat and you have a grab section of the hair and you brush it dry in one shot. Roots lift, ends smooth, and because this thing is surprisingly light, your arms doesn't feel wrecked by the time you've finished. You can get 3 heat settings: Ionic, Tech for Frizz, Ceramic coating so the heat spreads evenly, and the cool shot button to lock everything into place. The whole point is that you skip the separate styling pass, dry and style it in one go, and the whole routine is just shorter. It won't touch a Dyson for speed, and it's not built for tight curls. But if your goal is a blowout that looks like you actually tried, under $60, nothing comes close. At number 4, we have the Shark Flex Style. The Flex Style blew up on TikTok, and for once the hype had something behind it. It's $299 to $349, and the concept is that one body, 6 attachments. You get auto curl barrels, a concentrator nozzle, a diffuser, an oval brush, and a paddle brush. Airflow hits around 209 miles per hour. The curl barrels use the same Coanda airflow effect the Dyson Airwrap does, where air pressure pulls the hair around the barrel rather than you having to do it manually. Point it at a section of your hair and it practically wraps itself. The body itself bends, which matters because the curl barrel needs a specific angle to work right, and a straight dryer body fits you on that. There's a learning curve the first few times you use the barrels. It's worth it. Compared to the Airwrap at $600, you're paying $349 for results that are generally close. More attachments means more to juggle and more to store, but for one tool that covers your whole routine, the Flex Style is hard to argue with. At number 3, we have the T3 Aerialux Professional. Aerialux gets skipped over and shouldn't. It costs around $250 to $300. T3 built a custom fan that pushes 128% wider airflow than a regular dryer, which in real terms means that more of your hair is getting hit with the air at once. It just dries faster. The ion air system runs at 10 million negative ions per second, and the T3 claims the airstream retains up to 60% more of your hair's natural moisture versus a standard dryer. If you're blowing out daily and dealing with frizz or breakage, that number actually matters. 5 heat settings, 3 speeds, cool shot, and a build that is light enough that you can hold it overhead for a full blowout without your shoulders staging a protest. It's quieter than a Dyson, noticeably so side by side. The build feels like it belongs in a salon. No smart sensors, no attachments. That's not what this dryer is trying to do. It's a standalone dryer that's faster and gentler than most things at this price. If you already own a curling iron and just want a proper dryer to go with it, this is the one to get. At number 2, we have the Lifen Swift Special. 2 years ago, nobody knew what Lifen was. Now it's everywhere on TikTok, next to the Dyson, and the comparison isn't unfair. It's $159 to $199. The motor spins at around 110,000 RPM, same spec as the Dyson on paper. Airflow hits around 22 meters per second. The body is metal, the magnetic attachment swaps fast, and it comes in enough color options that it actually looks good sitting on the counter rather than just being a tool you hide in a drawer. Drying time on most hair types is close enough to the Dyson that you'd have to be testing them side by side to notice any real difference. Where it falls short, the US support is limited, warranty issues take longer to resolve, and there's no scalp sensor. That sensor is generally useful on the Dyson. It saves you from overcooking your roots, and the Lifen doesn't have an equivalent. But you're also paying $159 instead of $499. The motor matches on paper, the premium feel is there in your hand, and on the fine medium hair, the results are hard to tell apart from the Dyson without back-to-back testing. If the Dyson price has been stopping you, start here. And finally, at number 1 we have the Dyson Supersonic Neural. Priced at $499, Dyson built this category from scratch in 2016, and the Neural is where it landed after nearly a decade of updates. The V9 motor spins at around 110,000 RPM. Heat control measures temperature 40 times per second, and it adjusts continuously. And the new scalp sensor uses a time-on-flight tech to detect how close the nozzle is to your roots. Get too close and it automatically pulls the heat back. That's not a feature you notice until the day you're rushing and it saves your hairline. It comes with a Wave Plus 2 curl diffuser, a a flyaway attachment that's smooth, strays into the blowout, a gentle hair attachment for sensitive scalps, and a concentrator nozzle. 5 attachments, all magnetic, all fitting in a single travel pouch. It runs quieter than anything else on this price. $499 is a real number, and if you're washing your hair twice a week, it probably doesn't make sense. But if you're drying daily, the build lasts close to a decade, the resale value holds, and the results on thick or color treated hair are better than what anything else here can do. For daily use, it earns it. So which dryer are you actually using right now? And if you've upgraded recently, what finally pushed you to do it? Drop it in the comments below, hit the like and subscribe for no fluff tech reviews. All the products featured today can be found in the description below.